Good evening. This is the September 22nd meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals. First up, we have Browning Properties, appeal number 2012-2838. They've asked for an extension. And do I hear a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All right, Mr. Whitmire,
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo.
Aye.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
And I vote aye.
So the extension.
Anybody here from 40 Washington Avenue?
I doubt it.
No.
No, so. Well, I don't think they got their health department approval they were waiting for.
It's cold.
Nobody? Okay.
So we'll just move.
So let's move appeal number 2021-049 to October 27th. Do I hear a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Mr. Whitmire.
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo.
Aye.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Tracy, you got the floor.
Appeal 2022-032, Andrea Rubino, 81 Longview Drive, Riverhead, New York. Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-14-2-6, RA40 zoning, for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-9A1B, where proposed deck 9.8 feet from side property line when 20 feet required, and Chapter 301-9A1C, where proposed deck 14.9 feet from rear property line when 20 feet required.
Somebody here? All right, you've already been sworn in, if I'm
Yes,
not
I'm
mistaken.
Andrea Rubino.
Just state your name and your address.
Andrea Rubino, 81 Longview Drive in Riverhead.
Okay, anything to add to this?
I just wanted to say that we reviewed the plans and we can't see possibly making any changes. There are no changes warranted at this point. That's how we feel.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Anyone else be here on this matter?
Yeah, I'm here on Zoom.
Who?
Street.
I'm on Zoom.
Yes.
Light.
Could you state your name, please?
Douglas Sorensen. Douglas Sorensen, 228 Park Road.
228 what road? Okay. Do you, raise your right hand, do you swear to tell,
Park Road, sir?
hold on now. Do you swear to tell the truth,
I've been
nothing but the
sworn.
truth, so help you God? You sworn in already? You were sworn in already? Okay, you don't have to swear.
Yes, I do. I've been sworn already. Yes, I do.
Okay, fine, just state your name and your address and what you have to say.
It's
Go ahead.
228 Park Road, Riverhead, and my name is Douglas Sorensen.
Okay,
I've attended the two previous meetings. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it tonight.
You broke it up.
And I sent in an email earlier today. I don't know if you have the time to see it.
So you're unintelligible. You want to
I'm having
repeat
a problem
yourself?
with the mic.
You're all broken up, sir.
I sent in an email earlier today. Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
we got your email, I do believe.
Does it sound better now?
We didn't get it.
Okay.
We got
You
the
didn't get it? No, there was no email to us today, I take it back.
What was the email address it was sent from?
It was sent from Doug Soren at yahoo.com.
Okay,
I only got the one from the
we
other
only
one.
received one email and it wasn't from that email address.
When did you send the email?
Okay, I sent it earlier today. About 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Who did you send it
Oh,
to?
2 o'clock or 2:30.
I believe it was Tracy Stewart.
She didn't get it?
Okay. She did not receive it. Do you want to try
Tracy
to?
Stewart I sent it to.
Yeah, do you want to resend it to her address?
Why don't you just
Well, I
say,
could basically
you're
just
on,
leave it now
why don't you
if
just
we
say
have
what you,
good audio.
Why don't you just tell us the essence of it?
what, give us what you want to say?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll tell you. It's basically what I said at the 2 previous meetings. I'm just looking for a reasonable amount of privacy without any intrusion. Having the deck and the stairs 9 feet or 9.5 feet from the property line would be unreasonable. I'm just looking to find compromises.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Shift the deck over about
If
3.5 feet.
If you're repeating what you said the last time,
It's already-
we have your testimony.
We're very hard to hear you.
Well-
You're.
Yes, I am.
Right.
I understand it's hard to hear me. Yeah, I'm essentially saying the same thing I said in the 2 previous
Okay.
meetings.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Anyone else to be heard on this matter? Let's
Thank
have
you.
a reading.
Mr. Chairman, I move the appeal of Andrea Rubino of 81 Longview Drive, Riverhead. Suffolk County Tax Map number is 600-14-2-6. Also located in the RA zoning 40. For variances and relief from Town Code Chapter 301-9A 1B, where the proposed deck, which is 9.8 feet from the side property line, when 20 feet is required, and Chapter 301-9A1C, where the proposed deck is 14.9 from the rear property line, when 20 feet is required. Be approved in accordance with applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
Mr. Whitmire,
Aye.
Mr. Cusillo,
Aye.
Mr. Barnes,
Aye.
and I vote aye. So your appeal has been granted, and about 2 weeks from now, you should have all your paperwork.
Thank you very much.
Good
You're
night.
quite welcome. Have a
Good
nice
luck.
evening.
Drive careful.
Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, Appeal 2022-034, Deborah Thompson, 6 Gladys Drive, Wading River, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-31-1-31, RB80 zoning, for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where proposed rear yard setback 25.5 feet when 75 feet required, and Chapter 301-31, where proposed impervious surface coverage is 29.2% when maximum permitted is 15%.
Good evening, Mr. Cuddy. As always, a pleasure to see you.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here. I gave the posting and mailing affidavit, I think, earlier today. This is a 2-acre zone, and the lot is a little more than 1/2 acre. The proposal is to build out on the east end of the property, which is the back side of the property. The extension that will go back there is really the same depth as the existing deck that's there. That deck will be removed, and this one-story structure will take its place. It seems to me that the applicant has done everything she could as far as the 3 streets that she's on, because if she went any way, she would have a variance no matter which direction she went. But going out the back, and if you've seen the property, there's a big buffer in the back of this site. Her neighbor behind that buffer came out and spoke to me and said that he was going to write a letter if he got a chance, but I don't think he did. But he had no objection as long as the buffer stayed there, and the buffer will stay there. So it's really not a problem, I don't think, on a basis of the standards, but I just want to also go into the impervious surface question. The impervious surface existing is 25%, it's going to 29%. If she was on a 2-acre lot, she would only have 10%. but obviously she's on a half-acre plus lot. I think that this meets the requirements in the sense that it's a house in a residential area, so environmentally, there's really nothing that's happening. As far as the neighbors go, the neighbor who is affected has indicated that he consents to the application. As far as alternatives, there aren't any alternatives. Either you go out that way or you end up going to the street. Is it substantial? It is, but that's because of the code, not so much because of what she's doing. It may be self-created, but I always have a difficulty with that. But I think that she meets the standards, and I think that it's an appropriate variance to approve.
Okay. Is there any out in the audience to be heard about this? Nobody? All right, Mr. Cuddy, thank you. Do I hear a reading?
I don't deal with this.
Let's see. Gave me all these papers.
You want, I could wait. I'll wing it, I don't.
He's got it.
You got it.
We ready?
As soon as you are.
I move that the appeal of Deborah Thompson, 6 Gladys Drive, Wading River, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 631-131, RB 80 zoning, for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where proposed rear yard setback 25.5 feet, when 75 feet required, and Chapter 301-31, where proposed impervious surface coverage is 29.2%, when maximum permitted is 15%, be granted in accordance with the application and sketches where amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
There we go. Mr. Bonds?
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo?
Aye.
Mr. Whitmire?
Aye.
And I vote aye. So your appeal has been granted, and as I well know, you know the rest of the rules.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Right,
Mr.
Mr.
Cuddy.
Mrs. Thompson says thank you.
Good luck.
Good night. Take care of yourself.
You're welcome.
Appeal 2022-035, Carol Ruth Kemp, 190 Herod Point Road, Wading River, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-26-3-2, RB 80 zoning, for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where proposed side yard setback is 11 feet 2 inches, minimum required is 20 feet, where proposed combined side yard setback is 27 feet 10 inches, minimum required is 65 feet, where proposed front yard setback is 23 feet 7 inches, minimum required is 60 feet, and where proposed rear yard setback is 46 feet 4 inches, minimum required is 50 feet.
And you're not an attorney, I would imagine.
No,
Just raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
State your name and your address.
Will Ardolino, 4974 Mountain Road, Stowe, Vermont, 05672. I'm here as a representative architect. Ardolino, Ardolino. I'm here as architect representative for Carol Ruth.
You have the floor.
The proposed structure is pretty simple. It's well within the means and structures of the neighboring properties. It seems that the development was developed and that all the structures within the development don't abide by the current zoning law. And we wish for a variance in order to construct a small conservatory and rear porch off the back.
Okay. So is there anyone in the audience to have a problem with this? Obviously not. So let's have a reading.
Mr. Chairman, respectfully, I move that appeal number 2022-035, the appeal of Carol Ruth Kemp, K-E-M-P-F, 190 Herod Point Road, Wading River, New York, SCTM number 600-26-3-2, RB 80, zoning for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where proposed side yard setback is 11 feet 2 inches, minimum required is 20 feet, where proposed combined side yard setback is 27 feet 10 inches, minimum required is 65 feet, where proposed front yard setback is 23 feet 7 inches. Minimum required is 60 feet, and where proposed rear yard setback is 46 feet 4 inches, and the minimum required is 50 feet, be approved in accordance with the applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Whitmire?
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo?
Aye.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
I vote aye. So your appeal has been granted, and you know the process.
Good luck.
Good luck,
Thank you,
sir.
thank you
Best
so
of
much.
luck.
I have the affidavit here.
That's my fault. I should have asked for it earlier. Anyway, do I hear a motion to accept the
No, they're not received yet. Minutes?
minutes of the last meeting? Whoops.
Not received yet.
Oh, they haven't, okay, so we'll hold off on that. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting's closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.